Aloha, this is Kaypacha, and this is the weekly pay report for April 24th, 2013. And let the love rain down on me. Whoa. It's a big week here of transformation and change with the lunar eclipse happening tomorrow, Thursday, at 12:57 p.m. here in Pacific Daylight Time. The moon is moving into Scorpio tomorrow. It's in Libra now, and it's going to conjoin with Saturn. And then we're going to have that full moon going on. It's getting bigger now. You can check it out. And then we're going to have that eclipse. And after that, of course, on Sunday, the sun is going to move into this opposition with Saturn. On Tuesday, Mars is going to move into this opposition with Saturn. So we are basically having this Sun-Mars conjunction traveling along opposite Saturn, coming in to join the south node of the moon in Taurus, opposing that full moon in Scorpio. And then, of course, the moon moves on. It moves into Sag on Saturday, comes into Capricorn on Monday, and occults Pluto. That is, that it totally hides Pluto. So this is, really powerful. Sun, Mars, Taurus, Scorpio. Pretty big stuff. So let me find a good place to sit down here where it's not too noisy or windy, and I will give you the full report coming right up.
All right. I hope this is good enough. So what are we talking about here? What's going on? Yeah, last week I talked about the sun moving into Taurus. We got Mars in Taurus. We got it all going on now here in Taurus. Mid-February to mid-March was Pisces. Mid-March to mid-April, Aries. And now Taurus. I look at it like, just think about it. Pisces is the dream, the imagination, the potential, the possibility of infinite. No walls, no boundaries, love, happening, joy, happiness. So that went on. And then it's like you have this idea, hey, we're out picnicking at the lake. Let's take the boat out to the island and have a picnic. This is Pisces. I got an idea. I got a dream. So it's like, yeah. So you jump in the boat. This is Aries. It's a speedboat. Boom! You step on it. You get out to that island. And this is where we are now. It's like as the boat approaches, what do? You pull back that throttle and you slow down. Taurus slows us down. And then what happens? The wake comes in from behind the boat. Whoa! So we're coming in. We're slowing down. Taurus is fixed Earth. And what happens when we slow down? Taurus is not square Leo and Aquarius for nothing. Yeah. It's like the buck stops here. You got the money, you got your cooler, full of your beer and your food. Are you going to have a good party? Or did you forget something? Are you present enough? Aquarius is, that genius idea, nutty professor way out there with great ideas about the future. Can you bring it in? Can you make it real? Have you got what it takes? And Mr. Big Leo and Mrs. Big Leo, the king and the queen, let's play and have fun and goof around. Again, Taurus says, have you got the money? Are you just a pipe dream? Are you just fire and air? Or have you got the earth? So Taurus is about survival. It's about simplicity. It's about getting down and simple. Simplicity, raw, natural, naked. It's earth. 5 physical senses. And so that's where we're at now with a lot of energy right now. And it's about building up my resources, building up my bank account, surviving, taking care of me, myself, my goods. Taurus is possessive. Taurus hangs on to stuff. So, in the meantime, the moon is moving through Scorpio. Saturn's in Scorpio. The North Node is in Scorpio. Opposite Taurus. It's other people's money, other people's values, other people's possessions. Things, forces we cannot control, but we want to emerge, transform, evolve. They've got something I want. They know something. They've got power. They trigger me. I am magnetically, physically, my body is physically drawn to relationship, to partnership, to sex. Underworld, water goes down. Scorpio brings us down. You know, I call this the bobbit axis. You know, Taurus, Scorpio. It brings us into relationship, and relationship brings us deeper into ourselves, deeper into our shadow, deeper into our roots, our needs, our fears, our unconscious. And that's what it's all about, making the unconscious conscious. 1% of the human population is naturally celibate. The sexual instinct, our physical bodies, our physiology, we are meant to mate. And our bodies, our instincts tell us, connect. It's very amazing that, you know, our upper chakras, crown chakra, we meditate, we go into oneness and we go into bliss. And we think of these lower chakras becoming more personal, more subjective, more into separation. That root chakra is about survival. Me against the world, I gotta survive. That's root chakra stuff. And yet, it's through the first and second chakra that we orgasm. Yeah? That we meet with another and we go into blissful samadhi. Unexplainable. It's like a wormhole. We're big and we come through an hourglass and we go back out into infinity through that root chakra also. And this is where the North Node is pointing us right now. And Saturn is there. And what is Saturn? The test. Again. It takes responsibility, it takes commitment, it takes duty. Our relationships are demanding. We've got expectations. The bank wants more proof before it trusts us and gives us money. The government wants more. My partner wants more. Life wants more of us. This is the pull right now. We're like getting challenged. So it's, you know, we have to dig deeper into our treasure. Develop new talent. Come up with new capacities. Dig for gold. Find that treasure. Renew ourselves. Strengthen ourselves in order to meet the other. So we're all facing it now. Whether you're physically separated, you're having an internet relationship, whether you're not really connecting sexually, intimately, and you know, whether you've got all kinds of financial problems right now. This is really a time of surrendering, of believing in ourselves, like I had that mantra last week, that I'm ready, And I'm willing, I am capable, I will meet you. I will come out of my fears of survival in Taurus. I'll come out of being a hermit, and I will trust again. I will love again. So much of why people are not in relationship and intimacy right now is fear. And Saturn is saying, what are you afraid of? It comes from the past. It comes from something you need to let go of. And some of that is pride. Some of that is dignity, my honor, my specialness. Some of our self-delusions where we fool ourselves. You know, you can get along with somebody. Oh, we never argue. We never fight. This is a good relationship. Not. I counsel people every day, man. You know, it's like I'm just not getting off. I am not having good orgasms. We are not meeting. It's never simultaneous. I'm not satisfied. You know, you get down intimate. You get down into your raw truth. Who you really are. What you really want. If you are really satisfied or not. And you get out of this psychological bullshit. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're the best friends. You know, we've been married for 20 years, whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's safe. It's maybe comfortable. It's a fear of change. Scorpio calls us deeper, out of ourselves, out of security, out of the known. South node of the moon in Taurus. The known, the familiar is it's myself. I'll please myself. I'll masturbate. I'll just be alone. I'll take care of myself. South node of the moon. Known, familiar, comfortable. From September of 12 to February of 14th, we're being called out of our comfort zone into conflict, into battle, into the scary stuff of intimacy, of getting naked, of exposure, of humility. So, the mantra for this week, yeah. When I open to the other and surrender to my lover, she takes me deep down under, where my naked truth lies uncovered. It might be a he instead of a she, but you know. Repeat this mantra. You know, just like the water coming over that dam. Take that leap. Water goes down. Go down. Expose, release, surrender, and you will open up to the mystery, to the deeper treasure, the deeper passion, the deeper juiciness of life. Yeah, baby. Ow! As I open to the other and surrender to my lover, she takes me deep down under, where my naked truth lies uncovered. Uncover yourself. Expose the unconscious. Come into knowing. That north node, it's going to be conjunct Saturn in the fall. It's really there now. It is about mastery. And to master ourselves, we have to know ourselves. And to know ourselves, we got to open, open, open. May you open in peace, joy, bliss, and orgasm. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. Oh yeah. I forgot. You know, tomorrow on this eclipse, we are releasing the Break Free series stories. Break Free stories. I'm telling my story tomorrow. Hour-long webinar. And then every week after that, it's free. Sign up for it at bethmartins.com. Check it out. This is my last aloha. God.